Hello, friends,
Hello everyone,
and welcome to a brand new episode of
The Ripple Effect.
The Ripple Effect. That's
I'm
right.
Mala.
And I'm Seth. And what are we going to talk about today, Mala?
Well, I recently saw this Bollywood movie from the 90s called Kabhi, Haan, Kabhi Na, which was recommended by you since it's your favorite movie, Seth.
Never heard of it.
Please, it's your favorite movie.
I love that film. That's my favorite, one of my all-time favorite films.
I quite like the movie.
I love the film. It's for me, it was like a Bollywood version of an Archie's comic where Shah Rukh Khan was, I think, Archie, and Deepak Tijori was Reggie. Suchitra Krishnamurthy was
Veronica or Betty?
probably Betty. We didn't have Veronica in the film, and the rest of the gang. You know, like Jughead, there's one guy. Dilton, Jughead, and Moose. I don't think
there was nobody like Big Moose either.
Well, actually, yeah. No, there was this one guy, which whose name is Ashutosh Gawarikar.
Oh yes.
And he, the famous director, the main guy who directed Lagan. So he played that friend.
Yeah, he was one of the good friends in the band, right?
Yes, correct. The one who throws
the guitar.
Yeah, he throws not the guitar. I think
the drums.
He's a drummer guy.
Yeah, he's the one who threw Shah Rukh out of the band in the movie.
Yes,
right?
so that's Ashutosh Gawarikar. So he was like.
I thought he looked familiar.
That's Ashutosh Gawarikar. This movie is directed by Kundan Shah.
So what do you love so much about this movie that it's like your favorite movie and you've seen it so many times?
So it's just the vibe of the film, the story, and it's very simple. It's not over the top like a lot of these Bollywood films are.
And do you relate to any character?
Obviously Shah Rukh Khan's character.
I knew it.
Obviously Shah Rukh Khan's character, but yeah. So actually, Deepak Tijori's character actually is like the main hero.
He acted very well, Deepak Tijori.
No, even the character is like of a hero's character, but it's been shown through the movie, shown through Shah Rukh Khan's character's perspective. So it's his story. But even Deepak Tijori's character was really good.
I like the fact that both of them were in love with the same girl.
Yeah.
And how they showed it, the love angle from each person's side.
Yeah.
That was nice.
That's a very different take on love triangle.
Because it's a realistic situation.
Yeah.
Many times there is one person and there's a love triangle is a very realistic situation. And that song which I actually personally love, Kab Se Khada.
Yes, I love that. Kab Se Kare Deewana Tera Deewana.
I like the way they shot that song.
Opening song, that's the opening song. Yeah.
And it was shot also really nicely, like you know that road where they both going to the train
station.
He's
on
his
a
bike.
motorcycle.
He's in it. Deepak Tijori is in his like red car, and they both
convertible.
singing. And it intersects at the same point. And I really like that.
And then there's a train.
Yeah. And they were showing her coming in the train, and she's passing by all the green the mountains.
And it's set in Goa. You know, like Goa before the Delhi people discovered Goa.
Yeah, no, it was very nice. I even liked Nasruddin Shah's character.
Yeah. इधर को जाओ या उधर से जाओ, सारा रास्ता गॉड को जाता है.
Yeah. I liked his character.
Yeah.
And I liked how it was. What I felt a little realistic about the movie was like Shah Rukh. Obviously, he was so much in love with Anna, the girl who he was in love with, and he knew Deepak also is in love with her, and how he would play these little tricks.
Chris.
Yeah, Chris. His character was Chris, and how Sunil would play these little tricks on Chris just to have Chris out of the picture.
Yeah.
You know, very realistic again because in real life people do that.
Yeah.
They want the other one out so they can get the person they love.
It was like a very slice of life rom-com.
Yeah. Very nice.
I feel good. It was nice, and what was I going to say?
They had the dawn in the movie.
That was a little. Actually, the song was a little far-fetched. Sachi Ek Kahani Hai.
That's what I want to tell you. The only part which I kind of found far-fetched in the movie was how when Shah Rukh is chucked out of the band by the whole group, and he comes and he knows that they're going to perform at Chinatown where all these mafia and don people come to have their drinks and enjoy music, and he knew the song they were going to perform would not be a success. And
Well, he knew the band's capacity,
yeah,
capabilities.
Exactly. And the same goons out there who are sitting to watch the different bands perform, and they don't like a band, they chuck glass at them, which I found was quite atrocious, because in real life you can't do that. People can get injured badly.
So see, that's
but again, that's Bollywood for you. So
that's a club where all the gangsters hang out. So you can expect that.
I don't want to go to such a club, but I just felt that
Enter the Dragon Club. That was the name.
I know. It was
Enter.
And they had this really cheesy looking dragon outside the club. Did you see it?
Yeah.
It was like a mix between a fish and a dragon.
Yeah.
The size of it. I remember.
No, actually, Enter the Dragon was the name of the club. Like Shah Rukh Khan was telling Tiku Talsania's character the story of this. They went to this club once, and even the waiters used to throw plates at the
he was telling
performers.
I remember.
So that was a fictional club called Enter the Dragon Club, but I don't know.
This was Chinatown.
This is Chinatown.
This was Chinatown where the band was performing with that funny looking dragon outside. But anyway, what I meant was that he knew that the song they were going to perform is not going to be a hit, and he had written a song for the band, and he thought that once they liked the song, they would take him back. That was his way to wiggle himself back into the band, but it failed. And when they actually performed, what Shah Rukh had expected or predicted kind of happens, and how he jumps in to save the day. What I just found really funny was how everybody's in the costume, and Deepak Tijori is playing.
It's called Cinematic Liberty.
Whatever it
read
is,
about
it's I'm not going to read about it. It's a bit far-fetched. Like how, without reading the song, they tore that song up. They knew exactly what to perform. How they had so many props, those fake guns. They had so many people dressed in the yellow suit.
Also, the story,
in the background.
Also the story
That
of the song.
Far-fetched.
Story of the song matched exactly with the Don's.
Exactly, and Shah Rukh knew that, so that's why that was his way of getting the band a job there, because he was trying to impress that Don, which worked.
Well, that's okay. That's like a small little angle.
मुझे थोड़ा सा loophole लगा movie में, but
okay.
चलो उसको माफ कर दिया.
Thank you. You're very gracious.
And I like the fact that back in the 90s, when the main guy or the supporting actor didn't get the main girl, and in the last scene they always had another actress who did a guest appearance. So in this they had Juhi Chawla. Yes. Yeah. And I quite like that.
But yeah, they want to show like a happy ending for the character, for Sunil's character. Yeah. But that was good.
That was good.
And you know what? Initially, they had approached Juhi Chawla for the role.
For the main role.
For the main Anna, yeah, but she couldn't do it. So then
I didn't know this.
Yeah. So then they asked her to do a little cameo at the end.
Okay. She was quite good at her cameo, and one felt happy for Sunil, because one felt so sad that he didn't get to marry Anna and she was marrying Deepak. Though on the other hand, you were happy for Deepak Tijori's character, because he genuinely
Chris
did
and
love
Anna.
her. Yeah, and she also loved Chris. She didn't really love Sunil, to be honest. She just liked him as a friend. So it was nice to see that they thought of Sunil's character and they gave him a happy ending.
Yeah. So that's the one of those reasons that I love this film. That
But in real life also, people do get rejected in love, and then they go through a grieving period. They mourn, and then they come out of it, and they do find somebody else. They do find love again, and I think that was really nice.
Yeah. Also, I like the fact that the film starts with like a dream sequence, and that ends with this very similar sequence that is happening in reality.
Yes, the wedding. The wedding and the ring which the ring which gets lost, and everybody's looking for the ring.
And they shot multiple endings for the film.
Really? So I didn't know that.
So they shot one ending where Shah Rukh, the Sunil's character, marries Anna's character.
Okay.
But then they shot this other ending, and they went with this other ending.
The one with Chris.
Anna marries Chris. So I was thinking that's a better ending.
It was a more realistic ending because she never really loved Shah Rukh's character.
Yeah.
Sunil.
That's how she got
it was a platonic friendship which they both shared actually. It was a one-sided love now from his side.
Yeah.
But I think it was a great movie. And
I love that film.
Seth's favorite movie from
my favorite is Jo Jeeta Wahi Sikandar.
That's my favorite movie, is Jo Jeeta Wahi Sikandar.
Yeah, that's my all-time favorite.
Topmost favorite movie from the 90s.
Hindi film. Then you have I have this film, and then I have Bazigar, I love Bazigar.
Bazigar is a good movie.
Yeah, I love Om Shanti Om. So we'll review that film. We talk about that films
But
in
for
one of these episodes.
for those of you who haven't watched Kabhi Haan Kabhi Na, please do watch it. It's a good movie.
It's a very
feel good movie.
It's a feel good rom-com.
It's like those
film.
rom-com movies, yeah, which they used to make back in the day in the 90s. Very realistic at times, but they had those little glitches, loopholes, like what I mentioned.
Cinematic liberty.
Cinematic liberty, according to Seth.
No, but what else did you like about the film? What else? Any other point that you
one
didn't
last
like?
thing I did like about the movie also was, see, Shah Rukh's character. He had a lot of hopes and dreams, and he wasn't academic in the movie. He couldn't care less about college and studies, right?
Yeah.
And of course, like every parent, they want their children to become a graduate, get a job, so they have a better life. And he was not from a wealthy family, so his parents wanting him to achieve that, I can understand, of course. But Shah Rukh was a happy-go-lucky character, and he was into his music, and he wanted to be. He thought he grew up into a famous musician. Right?
Yeah.
And I like the fact that even though he failed, and later on in the movie, there's a part where his mark sheet was forged, and then there's a whole song about it, right?
When I got my results, the 10th board results, people were singing this song.
Really?
Yeah. Even in college, like one of my best friends from college was singing. You know, when I got like decent grades, they started singing. You're like Sunil from I know the film.
That's why you relate so much to
No, that was like no.
Part of it.
Partly, every guy probably who's not very good in studies would relate to that.
But I like the fact that in the end, his parents accepted him for who he is. That's what I liked.
Yeah.
Like, he's not academically inclined.
Most Indian parents are like, engineer bano.
Exactly. But I like that. So in the end, they did show his parents accept him for who he is with his flunky grades, which is absolutely fine.
Yeah. True.
I like that part.
But eventually they accepted the reality that this is how our son is like, and this is what he'll enjoy.
And you can't force him to do something he doesn't want to do.
Yeah.
And I think for that time it was pretty ahead of its time.
Yeah, that aspect.
Parents have difficulty accepting today facts like these. So at that time to accept it, it was pretty ahead of its time.
Yeah.
So I like that. That's another thing I liked about the movie.
But I usually I've liked Kundan Shah's movies. The movies he's directed are mostly very nice. There was another movie which I think the last movie he directed was Dil Hai Tumhara. But then he passed with the Preeti Zinta
and Arjun Rampal and Jimmy Shergill.
There was a pretty decent film.
That was decent.
Yeah.
I was only ogling at Arjun Rampal, I have to say, but it's a decent movie.
Okay.
So if I ever reviewed that, my review would be very biased.
I don't think we'll get to that point where we'll be reviewing.
Okay, in my heart, I've already reviewed it because of Arjun Rampal.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I hope Arjun Rampal is watching. He'll be very happy to know.
Anything else you liked about the movie, sir?
I loved everything about the movie. So, like from the beginning of the film to the very end, in the middle, all the characters I don't have any bad to say about the film.
For you, it was like a 10 on 10?
10 on 10, solid 10. Even the setting of the film in Goa and the dialogues, everything was made perfect according to me. Yeah. So I hope you guys get around to watching this film. The ones who haven't, and the ones who have, please go and watch it again. It's a lovely film.
It's on Netflix, right?
I'm not sure.
Where did I see it? I think I saw it on Netflix, but
I'm not sure.
check.
Please check this out and just go on Google search and see which platform the movie is on. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. And if there's anything you want us to cover in the future, please comment down below. And please do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and press the bell icon.
And if there's anything you want to share about this movie, please do write to us what you liked or what you didn't like about the movie also.
Yeah, please comment down below.
We would like to know your thoughts.
Yes, and until next time, it's a wrap. Adios.
Adios. And don't forget to be kind to animals and humans.
Yeah. Do that.